O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father, refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my envy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's a Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus bescreened in night so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
This phrase shows the strong love Juliet has for Romeo, because she is offering to abandon her family. It is also based on a rash decision. Most of the decisions in the story are based on rashness. This phrase is kind of symbolic because it is at the time of which Romeo is hidden, which is how Juliet and Romeo's relationship is. The relationship is very mysterious, it is hidden and secret to the world.
Juliet begins with saying that Romeo's name is the reason their marriage must be hidden. She's upset with how this is because, like any other girl in love, she'll want to be with Romeo at all times. But because of the fact he's a Montague, their love must be hidden. She explains that Romeo is like no other. He isn't a person she grew up to hate. He is Romeo. He is not a Montague. She used figurative language such as it is nor hand nor foot to explain how Romeo's name is no part of himself. She compares Romeo to a rose, which symbolizes beauty, love, and passion. Juliet ends it by saying that if he were to just be Romeo, then she will be Juliet, and they can love in the open, not in the shadows.
Now when Romeo says this, he's doing it on a rash decision, because he's a rash person. One way to prove that he is a rash person is that how he was madly in love with Rosalind, and when he sees Juliet, he has fallen for her immediately.
Romeo is trying to explain who he is without saying his name, because his name is hateful to Juliet. He is giving up his name, his identity, for Juliet. Romeo says that if he had written his name down, he would tear it up, because he's disgusted by the fact his name and her name are causing their love to be hidden. Juliet recognizes Romeo's voice. She is extremely excited by this, saying things like, "My ears have not yet drunk 100 words." She asks him if he is Romeo and Montague. She's really asking if he loves her, because if he did, he wouldn't be Romeo Montague.
When Romeo called her fair saint, it's symbolic to when they first met and exchanged a sinful prayer, like how they put their hands together and kissed for the very first time.